Yeah. How we doing? Hi Anna, hi Hannah, hi Enclave, how we doing? I'm calling it now. If OBS fucking drops like that again, I end, because I ain't in the fucking mood. I'm not in the fucking mood. Unmute game, because it was annoying me. So for reference, I have slept approximately 2.5 hours all fucking night thanks to some twat heads in the fucking flat next door hammering and drilling away from 8:30 this morning up until about an hour ago. Not a fucking joke. 8-ish hours worth of fucking some twat hammering the wall next to my fucking head. When I also hadn't slept beforehand because I couldn't get to sleep. So really not in the fucking mood. So if OBS shits itself again, I'm just gonna call it there. This also probably won't be the longest of streams because I am bloody exhausted. I was also hoping to preload Resident Evil Requiem for tomorrow, but that got to like 80%. And then I hit go live, and then OBS shat itself. I don't think the download was what caused it, because I paused it and it didn't help. I just won't preload it then, I guess. Speaking of, I'll put till Wednesday and have RE9 preloaded. I don't, you bitch. Mostly because I forgot you could preload on Steam. So, I was just going to wake up tomorrow and get it downloaded before stream, but yeah. I'm also not mad at the reviews and things that are coming out about playtime and things, because it's apparently about 8 to 13 hours on average for a run, which is about like similar to RE8 and RE7, which is a good length of game for a Resident Evil game, I think. I don't really want it to be fucking 20 plus hours. It's not that kind of game. I wish they'd bring the price down a touch when it's such a short game, but at the same time, it just shouldn't be a longer game. Is sufficient money to buy the Stranger Things DLC. Why did you not already have the Stranger Things DLC? What kind of DVD player are you? One thing I hate is the PC doesn't get to play until 5 AM, my console gets it at midnight. Yeah, I saw that. I don't understand why PC's delayed for 5 hours compared to console. Like, PC games have midnight launches, so it's not like they just don't have midnight launches. Weird. Not that it makes any difference to me. I won't be starting it until whenever I wake up tomorrow for stream, which will be as early as physically fucking possible. Well, if sleep's anything like tonight, it won't be earlier than now. So you know. Okay. I did do a little bit of off-camera leveling since the last stream, but it was literally just because anyone was here last time. We went into the past. Yeah, we're in the past, aren't we? So we went up here previously for the zombie version of Plutomon. We don't understand why he was a zombie. Then we went back into the past because he died. So we're thinking Plutomon's one of the people we have to actually save. Plutomon being the leader of the Titans, as far as we're aware. Then we got sent back to the past at the start of this area. And I said I'll just train a little bit and then I'll save here. Unfortunately, I couldn't train too much because when you run up to these two dickheads, the little frog guy, him, who we had to give sickening like compliments to make him throw up, because when he throws up he teleports. When we walked up to these two, he made me teleport us here and we can't go back. So I can't go back to train anyway. I'd have to go into there to train, and that's all DLC stuff, and I'm not touching it until we finish the story. So I just saved and left it. I don't remember whether I got anything in particular. Oh, why are you lot? Oh yeah, I got a Cerberusmon that can transport digivolve into the stood up human form. Which I feel like I quite like the design, but at the same time I'm like, are those fist head things even physically feasible? Surely that wouldn't work. How are you moving? How are you not weighed down? Well, we got that. You can't become anything new. You can't become anything new. I don't remember what I think I'm waiting for you to be Waspmon again. I don't think I got anyone else of particular interest while I was training people up. There are a few on here that weren't here last stream, but I don't think it was anybody of particular interest. Nah. Oh, fuck, he's max level again. Fuck, I didn't even notice that. I mean, I can just wait and get level 7 and become that. I could also train up a bit and get that. Don't think I could get that. This whole max level thing's kind of annoying, I'm not gonna lie. That's like the only element of grinding in this game, and it's a little bit too annoying. Like, if you want a specific Digimon, it's a pain in the ass. It's a pain in the ass. Did I get any points to use? No. Did I do any? We did have side quests, and I didn't realise until I got locked here. We've got 2 that we can do that I haven't done yet. So we'll do those when we get the ability to move somewhere else. I'm opinion. Every country has different times for different consoles and PC. It's just fucking stupid. It's just stupid. There are so many games that release worldwide at the same time on all platforms, it makes no sense for it to be different. Best thing on an Xbox PC, they share the DLCs. I mean, that's any platform with DVD now, apart from Switch. If you buy the... Aside from Switch, if you don't own any other platform, if you buy the DLC on Switch and then buy DVD on a different platform, the DLC doesn't transfer. Oh. It's the creepy guy that we saw. And also Plutomon before he zombied.
Your progress thus far has been commendable.
Yeah, that's before he goes zombie, because when he was a zombie, he had like big green flames coming out of his shoulder mouths, didn't he?
You have made a fine puppet indeed.
Hi Furret, how you doing? So this guy is the guy that's modifying Digimon.
The hero's revival is soon upon us. That means your job is done. You have some life left in you, do you? In that case, I can still put you to work. May you roam the world forever as a walking corpse, thanks to the help of this chronolixer.
Chronolixer? So I take it he's also the one that messed with whatever his face was in the arena.
Are you? Tell me, what has become of the digital world?
It's a bit fucked. It's a little bit fucked.
I see.
Also, those feet, are those like the heels that don't have heels? Is he Lady Gaga? And she kind of normalised those shoes.
You said you were of Marukimon's ilk. Are you not?
Depends on your definition of ilk, but yes, I guess.
Please inform Marukimon what I am about to tell you. The fate of the digital world hangs in the balance.
Am I gonna have to fight Zombie Guy again anyway? Because he's already been whatever the fuck he just called it, chronolixered. So is he gonna turn and attack me again?
While being manipulated and controlled, I came to learn the whole truth. The truth of the world.
The whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help me God!
This conflict, all of it, it was a setup. Brought about by a hero. One fallen into darkness.
The hero Chronomon held power over time, allowing him to decipher the Akashic records stored deep within Iliad.
Okay.
With power over time, Chronomon was a being of absolute presence that reigned over Iliad. But one day, Chronomon learned of the truth of the world from a record fragment engraved in the Akashic records. That this world was host to a higher being on a plane above ours. Trace mentions of a creator-like being, one who conceived all that we know, were inscribed in the Akashic records. This truth brought despair to Chronomon.
Hey, at least this one isn't just
It
repeating
meant
what we already
that
knew.
every occurrence was preordained, and he began to see all of existence as gears in a machine, crafted by that being. Chronomon yearned to break the chains of fate that bound him. He ordered the warriors of Iliad, the Titans, into battle against the higher being. The
higher being
being's
the
might
fist
was
that keeps
unmatched,
appearing?
and Chronomon was easily defeated. He was then sealed away within the core of the device that governs time, the Akashic Records. The Titans, deemed to be treasonous conspirators by the higher being, were exiled to the lowest level of Iliad and branded as villains of the digital world.
All this time, I had no idea
The ability to
that
pause
our
these scenes
old
would be lovely.
legends were replete with fabrications.
Oh yeah, I can wait on this one. Does the existence of Plutomon imply there is a chance for Uranus? No. I don't actually know if there's a Uranus-mon. Hang on, is there? Let me Google. Is there a Uranus-mon? There's an Uranus-mon, but that's not the same thing. I wouldn't have thought. But no, probably not. Hi Shira, how you doing? Higher being as a massive fist checks out, to be fair. I mean, we've had, as in story-wise, we have had this, what do they call it? The Shinjuku Inferno. Both times it's almost happened, there's been or it has happened and then it almost happened. There's been a giant fist appeared out of a random portal above the building that's caused the issue. And we still don't know where that fist is coming from or who it's attached to. I'm guessing it's attached to this higher being. Or it's attached to Chronomon. One of the two. But that little bit of story also confirms a complete flip over of the story we've been given. The story we were given was that Chronomon was like the protector of the world and the Titans rose up against Chronomon and Chronomon defeated them and then went missing. That story tells us that Chronomon was leading the Titans against the higher being and got his butt whooped. Which is a very different story. My Anusmon, what are you, a scum grinder? Listen. Yes. Yes. If there was a Uranusmon, I better get a similar type of design to Mara in Persona. Wait, which one's Mara? Mara, the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, Mara's the fucking penis chariot, isn't it? Yeah. I wasn't 100% sure, there's a lot of Persona demons. I couldn't remember which one it was, but I had a feeling that's the one you were mentioning.
I have always hated our so-called history of losing to the hero. Why did we Titans have to be subjected to such misery?
Hear ye, bitches, for TNTRs is now in session.
Hey Manuke, how you doing?
Titan control of the current. That was the only thing that could make up for being banished to the ends of the earth.
Also how annoying that the OBS drop was at the start of stream, thankfully before the ads finished. It dropped 8,088 frames in the first 5 minutes of stream, which peaked at 67.5%. Yes, 67, shut up. 67.5% of the frickin' frames up to that point. Thankfully. No more drops and it's now down to 11% of the frames. Which is why if it goes again, I will just end because I ain't in the mood. I'm not in the mood. The green dick chariot, you rang. Disgusting. Hi Mandy, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. I am knackered, that's how I am. For some reason, I've got the week off work. You'd have thought that would be a great time for me to have decent nights of sleep without anything waking me up at stupid o'clock in the morning or keeping me up until stupid o'clock in the morning. Nope. Every single night, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Sunday, Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday nights. All of them, I've had issues sleeping. And then this morning it was about 2:30 I fell asleep. I was awake again by 3. So half an hour. And then I was awake all the way through until 11:30 this morning. Partly because I just couldn't sleep, and partly because some stupid twat bag in the fucking flat next door was hammering and drilling things again from 8:30 in the morning. Whoever the fuck is doing it, I'm so tempted to go around and bash their face in with a mallet. Why the fuck are you hammering and drilling fucking solid walls at 8:30 in the morning? Like, I don't give a rat's ass what your work hours are. Have some fucking decency. Some people work nights. You're not in a fucking middle of nowhere house. You're in a fucking residential area. Fucking assholes. Anybody that makes an absolute racket that's likely to keep people awake. If it's in the fucking AM, you deserve your brain smashed in. I don't give a fuck. You deserve your brain smashed in. Unless you give people notice, like slip a letter through the door saying, oh, there's going to be work happening tomorrow or in a few days, you're a cunt. It's the AM. Go away. So yeah, didn't sleep. I'm on about 2.5, 3 hours sleep or something like that. I don't even fucking know. I don't even know. I think I have to ring for something like that. Sorry. Not even a cock, for fuck's sake. For fuck's sake. Hopefully you'll get some sleep tonight. I bloody better, because I want to be up nice and early tomorrow and awake enough to be streaming Resident Evil with my camera on. If today was a day with a camera on, I would have cancelled it and played Digimon anyway, so I didn't have to have the camera on, because I look as rough as I feel. No one asked you. But you like getting things hammered and drilled. Not at 8 AM in the morning. Jesus.
Taking advantage of my seething rage and hatred, it wormed its way in. Chronomon's curse, his grudge, his bitter resentment at being sealed away.
I mean, I won't lie, I did kind of assume early on that Chronomon was actually going to be revealed as part of the bad guys, or the bad guy, because they were trying to push him too much as the big good, like he was the protector of the world and he vanished. It was being pushed a bit too hard for my liking, therefore I assumed the opposite, and I was correct. But I think I'd rather that than just, oh, the Titans are bad, it's all the Titans' fault.
All of it. It was all
For the hydrate.
Chronomon's plan. The plot of a vengeful traitor who painted itself a hero. Please, tell Marukimon the truth. Hurry.
Gonna try the new version of Final Fantasy VII to see what the extra 2GB size gives. I'm pretty certain that the only thing that's changed at all, because it's a port of the Switch version that they released, which, as far as I'm aware, is identical to the old PC version, except that it has the cheats on that you can activate. So I would imagine anything else that is required, that extra 2GB is just like anti-cheat or DRM or something that runs in the background that doesn't actually affect the game. So House Behind House, they insist on using a high-power saw on wood around 9 to 11 in their back garden, and I swear it wakes up the entire cul-de-sac. Jet Wash. Hose the little fucker down. I would genuinely go around and murder them. I don't give a fuck what your freaking schedules are. Have some decency and at least wait until afternoon. Give people a chance to sleep. People fucking work nights. Why the hell are you doing stuff that makes such a racket at 9 in the morning? I live next to Russians. Music is blasted random hours all the time. I mean, they're Russian, they deserve hosting down anyway. Has the cheats, a new game menu, and an additional credit sequence. That's just what I found by booting up the game. Weird that they changed the game menu. Don't you dare turn and attack me again. I've already beat you once, and it wasn't an easy fight. Oh? I'm assuming no. Okay, we just left. We just left them.
What? Plutomon was being controlled? I see. I will dispatch someone to treat Plutomon's malady at once.
Venusmon, you've got more work to do. Yep.
I gave Plutomon what treatment I could. It was touch and go for a while, but he was able to pull through.
That is a relief. If we had failed to save Plutomon's life, the truth would have been lost to oblivion.
Some people might sleep in the afternoon. Yeah, but most people that would be asleep in the afternoon would already be asleep in the afternoon. If you're doing stupid shit at 8, 9 o'clock in the morning, people who work nights haven't got to sleep yet. which is more
After
of a piss take.
saving Plutomon's life, he reveals Iliad's true past and the hidden truths within its history. The resentment and rage of a false hero who rose up against a deity in ancient times.
I'm convinced at this point that the person
Chronomon's
fucking
curse was the true catalyst
reading
behind
these
the events that plunged the
is
world
the operator.
into chaos.
Because they're
Chronomon's
recapping
malevolent will
what we literally
liberated
just
some Titan
learned.
warriors from the shadows,
Less than 5 minutes ago, we've just learned this.
throwing Iliad into chaos, and eventually hope to send the world on a path to ruin. Can those who uncovered the truth of the world put a stop to Chronomon's machinations?
That bit was completely unnecessary. The one before was good because it gave us new info. That one was unnecessary.
The ongoing threat to the order of the world was
I know it's her
engineered
that
by a
says it.
conspirator seeking to strike at the higher being.
I know it's the same person, it's Mireille that reads those out. But at the same time, in my headcanon, it's the operator because all she ever does is fucking repeat shit we've just learned.
Chronomon, the Destroyer, gave birth to an egg. It has become a cocoon from which a demon threatens to emerge.
Yeah, so we always thought Aegeamon was going to be the saviour. Now it turns out there's a potential that he's going to be the destroyer. Oh, great.
Everything was planned from the start, including this war. All to give birth to a demon, fallen to darkness. As such, the Dark Shadow will not stop consuming despair. Someone must offer their aid.
And you're looking at me, why? I don't help anyone. I can barely help myself. Go away. Most of our neighbours are arseholes. I live near a field, so even the cows give us problems in poop form. Yeah, to be fair, where I live now, that's the worst of it, and it's like every now and then. Annoyingly, it's the same flat. It's the same flat. Every couple of months, there's at least like 2 mornings in a row, which I'm hoping isn't the same case this time, because it means they'll be back tomorrow and I can't be arsed with this shit. Where they're just drilling and hammering the shit out of everything. For fuck's sake, yes, OBS is having another fucking bitch. I am so fucking done with just random shit breaking with no fucking errors. Because again, I have no idea what the fuck is actually causing these drops. It doesn't tell me. I don't know if it's the internet, I don't know if it's OBS, I don't know if it's Twitch. I have no physical way of fucking knowing. Because it doesn't fucking give you any form of actual error output. Way fun. Not even half an hour in and we've had 2 fucking drops. I'm also fairly certain it's Twitch at this point because the freaking bitrate is actually stable at the minute. But it's still telling me that the connection is bad. Why is it genuinely always days where you really cannot be fucking arsed with any bullshit that everything decides to be a prick? If it does it again in the next half an hour, we stop wherever the hell we are. I'm not fucking having drops every half an hour. I'm not in the mood. I'm beyond not in the fucking mood. Because again, no fucking errors tell me what the hell the issue is. I do not know what's causing these drops. There is no physical way for me to know what's causing these drops. And I'm really fucking bored of modern fucking software giving no fucking error output. It's 2026. Put fucking error output in, for God's sake. Even Windows has error output as useless as it fucking is. At least it gives you something. Because literally everything I can see on my end looks perfect, apart from the bitrate, which just casually shits itself randomly. Why not post a letter through their door asking them to shut the fuck up? Have you ever dealt with fucking labourers? If you post a letter through the door telling them to shut the fuck up, they're going to make more noise, not less. That's not going to get them to stop. That's going to make them worse. Is that a pointy predator? Get the fuck out. It's a shark torpedo. Not that kind of pedo.
All I can offer you, however, is advice. For it is the higher being's desire that this world be self-reliant.
Yeah, it's my fucking desire for bloody OBS to behave itself. But at this point I am genuinely more convinced that it's Twitch, not OBS. I'm pretty sure it's the server that my OBS connects to, on Twitch's end, that keeps shitting itself. Because I can't think of anything else on my end that would make any fucking difference. What do you mean report to Marukimon? We've just come from Marukimon. I mean, if you saw the Pokemon that came up on the screen, it would make sense, because it looks like a torpedo, and it's a shark. Just saying.
Plutomon told me everything.
And you know, it's Pokemon, it's not going to have a freaking something to do with a pedo, is it? It's Pokemon, it's for kids. So, logically, they wouldn't put that in.
I find it difficult to believe everything he said, but I also find it difficult to think all he said were lies.
I say that loosely, considering, just off the top of my head, Driftblim. A little air balloon ghost Pokemon that's, yeah, it's lore is that it lures children away to kill them. So, you know.
We know one thing for sure. The Titans continue their campaign of destruction, even now. And Plutomon is not the one spearheading their offensive. From the intel we have gathered, the Titan Puppet Master may be after a certain something in the human world.
Well, we know who the Puppet Master is. We don't know their name yet, but we know it's the big purple rabbit thing.
What you describe is impossible to imagine. So many robbed of their futures, humans and Digimon alike.
Yeah, well, the kind of torpedo, correct then. I mean, fair.
It seems the tragic future you saw is threatening to unfold. I cannot leave while we are still recovering here. I fear the Titans may strike again if I give them an opening. I suggest you return to your world post-haste and consult with Dr. Simmons about the impending crisis.
Couldn't you have just sent me there? Also, just in case things do shit the bed again, I'm just going to do those side missions and get them out of the way first. Also, weren't you in the water place? Why are you here? I wanted to be an all-star... Sorry, I wanted to be a star all across the digital world, so I left the sea to come work here. But there's not a single fan in this place who appreciates my talents or fawns over me. Wish I could just stop and take a break from all this. So you're complaining that people don't just want to fall at your tail. I'd say fall at your feet, you don't have feet. I could fawn over you, no. You could stop and take a break. That'll be irresponsible. You think I don't know what they'd say? No work, no eat. Well, I've reached my limit, I can't go on. How I long for the scent of the sea. What's this? A dainty bottle? How perfect. Could you go fill it with seawater? Sure. Fine, I'll go get you some bloody water. Fuck's sake. No cure for stupidity, yeah. Speaking of stupidity, just remember that we'll be raiding over to Jordan if we're still live when he goes live. DBD people, social media, as always. Fuck me, they are stupid. Fuck me, they are stupid. Wait, why are we going to the human world to get water? So, what was it? Fast track that was been buffed in the PTB. Can take way more than a freaking gen off than I think they thought it was going to. I think they genuinely set it up incorrectly. I don't think they really tested it to realise how much of the gen it can take off. And I don't think it'll come to life as it is. However, everyone's kicking off about the fact that you can take it, like you can use, what was it, 27% I think, so 3 hooks gives you 9 stacks, 9 stacks takes off 18% of the gen, which is like almost 30 stacks, or almost 30 charges. It's disgusting. So 25 charges. It's grim.
All by yourself today. What happened
Which
to
if
the
you're stacking
other
it with
two?
other people means you can basically insta-pop a gen if all 4 of you have got it. Just from 3 hooks. And people are
puppet
kicking off
master
that,
behind the Titans
Survivor
seeks to
side, because
invade the
how would they
human
ever
world, huh?
think that that's okay?
That
But
explains
loves,
the abnormalities in the sky.
it's a PTB. It's there to test shit. And its behaviour. We know for a fucking fact at this point that they don't test anything themselves. They just mess with numbers, throw it in the PTB and make us test it.
Must be a sign of a gate opening. I'm sure public safety has noticed too. I hear they've incorporated the power of a Digimon they captured into it.
Why did I come and talk to her? This isn't what I wanted to do. That's why I was
Once
coming
that
to the
weapon
human
is
world.
deployed and they turn it on the Titans, the damage will be unprecedented.
Did I not
A
select
war
the
to
side
end
mission?
all
I thought I
wars.
did. So why was it still bringing me back here?
There was a section in the underground lab even
Well, I didn't
I
question
wasn't
it.
allowed into. Maybe that's where they're doing experiments. I can show you the way. A nice little visit to my old office. This has gone on long enough.
Can I still go do the side missions first? Because I didn't mean to come here. Didn't mean to come here. Fuck's sake. Okay, fine, we'll do the story. I'll do those later. The other thing that they're currently going on about was Trickster. Well, 2 things actually. Trickster going down to 4.4 being unacceptable in this day and age. Not every killer should be 4.6. Ranged killers and killers that can get around extremely fast via their power shouldn't be 4.6. Shouldn't be 4.6. Blight should not be 4.6. Huntress is not 4.6 because she has a ranged attack. Trickster should not be 4.6 because he has a ranged attack. Like 4.4 makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense. If you're doing good with the freaking power and you know what you're doing, you do not need to be 4.6. You never have been. This is one of the reasons no one likes current version of Trickster. He gets around too fucking fast, as well as his power. So dropping it to 4.4 makes sense. If they fucking reverse that because some stupid killer main twatbags have bitched about it non-stop, I'm going to be pissed. He should not be 4.6. 4.4 makes sense. Does he feel slow? Yes. I played a few matches as him and he does feel slow. He loses ground a lot. But if you're doing good with the daggers, it doesn't matter. They don't have much of a fucking range limit. They hit bloody anywhere. So if you know what you're doing, you're good. Thanks for the hydrate. The other thing people are bitching about, Wesker. They've tweaked Wesker a bit. I don't think he's currently in the PTB working how they intended him to work with the tweaks, so I don't think he'll come to life as he is in the PTB anyway. But basically, they've tried to make Hug Tech, in particular, less easy. And everyone's kicking off that that's just how his kit's supposed to work. No, it's not. It's never how his kit's supposed to work. There's a reason we call it Hug Tech, because 90% of techs aren't fucking base kit. They're bug exploits. Hug Tech has always been a fucking bug exploit. It was never an intended way for his power to work. They've tried to change it so many times. I don't understand how anyone thinks it was how he's intended to work. If they get rid of it, they get rid of it. It doesn't mean they're fucking nerfing him. They're just fixing a bug. Do I think in this instance that if he does lose that, he should have some other form of compensation just to boost him a little bit? Maybe. Maybe. One of the rare instances I will agree with a nerf one thing, buff another for balance. But I don't think Hug Tech staying in is the best idea. Especially in its current form in life where you've got that fucking slide bug that makes it even worse. That people think is a feature. No, it's a bug. It wasn't announced, therefore it's a bug, dumbasses. Or people are genuinely kicking off that they will stop playing the game if Wesker doesn't get fixed properly for live. Like, fuck off. I want a name for this. We still don't have a name for it. Thank you for the 15 stream streak. She casually made a fake ID for us to get into the lab. I'm sorry, how bad is the security and shit in this lab? I know she used to work here. Jesus. Mercury thinks, but saw the new fast track. Doubt it'll make it to live, but I want to try it. I think they'll switch it from...
Head for the
Will you
security
shut up?
room. There's bound to be some useful information there.
Shh. I think they'll change it. It's currently on 2% of a gen per stack. I think they'll change it to 2 charges per stack, which isn't broken at all. It's still usable. It's still better than Specialist. It's still not really as good as a brand new part. And it's not as abusable. And even if it stays as 2%, what people are doing in the PTB to their gens would never happen in a live match. It would never happen. Because you basically have to have the killer doing nothing or like working with you to help you line it up. You can't do it in a normal match where people are being murdered. So I don't know why people are kicking off about it. It's no different to frickin' well, Specialist, speaking of. When Specialist was added, in the Lara PTB, Jord as well was going out of his way to test how fucking quick you could pop a gen. How quick you could pop a gen, and yeah, you could do it super speedy in the PTB where people are allowing you to test it. You would never do it in a live match. It wasn't changed when it came to live. No one has done it since, because you cannot do it in a live match. So I do not understand why people are kicking off about fast track, because it will not work in live the way it works in the PTB. While people are actually trying to kill you. I would love to know what the fuck is causing these drops, because it's starting to really piss me off. Like, what the fuck was that?
Wait a minute. Something's not right. Is that... a Digimon? And there's no sign of any personnel.
Hang up, this is the DSAT place. DSAT being the anti-Digimon, as in they don't use Digimon, they hate Digimon, they want Digimon to all get out of the human world. Why is there a Digimon
I
here?
have a bad feeling about this, but all we can do right now is hurry on to the security room.
I'm pretty certain, because my OBS is set to a specific London server on Twitch's end. I'm pretty certain that server is having issues, and it's nothing to do with my end. Because I can't see an issue with absolutely anything my end. Ugh!
That one!
I've forgotten the button to start match. I was pressing like 7 buttons.
You're ready, fight, Buster!
If the drops stay as small as they are, we'll carry on until Jord's on, but fuck me. We've already dropped 17,500 frames in the last 45 minutes. It's only 10% of the frames, but that's still not good.
Here it comes! Fist of ice!
Are you just weak to everything? Jesus.
Yeah!
Predictable has happened.
Thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
I'm sorry, everyone.
So BS. Is the predictable that you've changed your main again on DVD? Hi Gibbs, how you doing? Hi Trey, how you doing? Sorry, someone can digivolve. What? Who? Those are all the exact same options, but you keep telling me a new Digimon can digivolve. Why are you lying to me? Also, we had skill points to spend, I didn't spend them. What's this one? Boost the HPSP of friendly Digimon by 25%. I mean, that's not bad. That's a lot of points. It's the intelligence. We could get that and still have 30 points left. Anything for 30 that boosts stats. Adherence rates, no. Farm shite, no. Farm. Nope. Farm. Prince rate. Farm. XP gained, I guess. That's probably the next best thing. Which one gives me anything new, though? Not you, not you, not you. That one.
Enclave_wolf may have meant scared of. Well, Sean might be terrified of cockroaches or clowns. Who knows? Time to ask Sean directly to find out.
Hey, at least it remembered how to say Sean this time. Didn't the last, like, 2 times. Also, not gonna lie, I thought it was gonna say something else when it said Sean might well be terrified of cockroaches. It's like, that's not correct. Yes and no. What do you mean yes and no? How do you change your main but not change your main?
You got it.
Also, I'm fairly certain it's supposed to send out the Digimon that's most effective against them when you do the little preemptive hit like that. They're super weak to electric. Why is Magna Angemon going out against them?
Yeah.
Surely that is not the correct one.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Also, speaking of, why are you even on the team? Let me switch you for electric bitch. Right. Can I not enter any of the rooms apart from the one you want me to go to?
Preparations complete. Buster! Fist of ice! Let's go! Lightning javelin!
Still Vittorio and Bard, I bought Geralt and Siri skins, but there are 5 killers I love playing but don't know which one I want to fully prestige. Demo, Xeno, Ready, Vecna.
Much appreciated. Everyone!
Well, let's just discount the first because no one likes that prick. At least the other ones have fans. No one really likes the first unless they just like overpowered shit.
There doesn't seem to be any personnel around. That seems careless, but
yeah, I would say
news for us.
Ready or Demo. Ready or Demo. There's plenty of Vecnas around, there's plenty of Xenos around, me included. You don't see that many demos anymore. I know you never see many Freddys. I'd say whichever one you have the most fun with, like the lore the most, or if you have a split decision, the one that you see the least of. Which in that case, Freddy would be the least, followed by Demo, Xeno, Vecna first.
I was afraid of this. It's Section B.
It's
Digimon
Anusmon.
are being held at the far end of the lab.
It's Anusmon!
We'll have to break through security to get there. Things may have gone smoothly at the lab entrance, but access to Section B is restricted, even to most personnel. My fake ID probably won't be good enough to get us in. I'll have to make some updates to it. Let's head for the server room.
I mean, I would have done if you'd let me go into any door other than this one. And I now? No, for fuck's sake. Let me go in the rooms! If this is the server room for the entire place, that's a bit shit. Message on the screen reads, register a new ID. Final verification is necessary. Please enter the ID number of an appropriate supervisor.
Uh-oh, there it is. I obviously don't have a supervisor's ID number on me. We'll need to find one. You work on getting a hold of a supervisor's ID. There's something else I want to look for in the meantime.
Now can I go in all the other rooms?
I'll be monitoring your situation the whole...
Okay, yeah. Sounds like we have a plan.
I'm not sure why you need to stay in here with her, but sure. There we go.
Great.
Give me all the goodies. There's a message on the screen. How to use an emergency ID. Whiteboard memo. Sounds like there's a note stuck to a whiteboard somewhere that might be of use, but there's a lot of whiteboards. You'll have to go through them one at a time to see which one has that note. Ugh. Conference room reservations and vacation requests have been migrated to the employees only app. Please log in with your ID to perform these procedures. You cannot log in with a supervisor ID. So not what we need. Did I need you to ring me to tell me that? No, I didn't. Also, security has been unleashed. Tonight's the big night. We'll be whining and dining 5 doctors from Higashi Shinjuku Surgical Hospital. While of course we'll have to allow for circumstances, I want everyone to basically stick to Plan B. What does that... What is Plan B? It's a memo that reads, a study of Digimon and mythology. Humanity interprets natural disasters as the wrath of God, but in mythology, the presence of Digimon can be seen. Thus, are Digimon our damnation, wreaking destruction and chaos, or conversely, are they our deliverance in times of calamity? Can we have them turn up and, like, cleanse the world of Trump? Hiya!
You got it! Ready to go!
Let's wait for you to run in. Wait, that's a normal Angemon? Angemon's silver. The one that spawned in before was very much not silver.
Here it comes! Fist of ice!
Nice. Oh, fuck it, just shoot the other one.
Take this!
So more to demo, Pupper.
Let's go! Lightning
GP15 is almost 17, Freddy's P10. I mean, whichever one's your favourite. Like, consider it like what their prestiges currently are doesn't really matter. I had, what did I have at one point? I had Nurse P50, Myers and Nemesis both P25, and Xenomorph was only P6, and now Xenomorph's P100, and I haven't touched the other 3. Haven't touched the other 3 at all. I think what I like most, asking us makes no point since you have to play them. Yeah. It's also a matter of, like, it should be whatever you enjoy playing, not what gets you the easy wins as well, which is the other thing the internet needs to fucking learn. I guarantee that of the ghoul mains, let's use ghoul as the example, of the ghoul mains, all the P100 ghouls, I reckon about 10% of them actually prestige ghoul up because they like ghoul, or they like Tokyo Ghoul. I guarantee the other 90% were just because, easy win. Easy wins. I will always win if I have this as my main. Same for the first. I reckon that'll be the same fucking thing. Still going for P100 Hag, even though no one seems to like her. I like Hag. Partly because you don't see many, but I also just quite like more interactable killers. I don't care for fucking Vecna, because yeah, you've got the clock thing, but that doesn't really do anything. Like, you could just... You could take away the clock aspect and just make his little timer just the permanent bit, which is 60 seconds. 50, I think it's going down to 50 in the after the PTB, or it is in the PTB, it's down to 50. But if that was just 60 seconds of he has power, and you take away the clock aspect, it wouldn't change his matches at all, realistically, because it doesn't take, you don't have to get off gens for that long to get rid of the clock, the bit you can do with the clocks. And he'd still be an annoying fuck. Whereas killers like Hag, you kind of have to sneak around and get rid of the traps. Trapper, same thing. Skull Merchant, you have to go and get rid of the drones a lot of the time to be able to loop in good places. Killers that make you interact with shit. Xenomorph, you have to fuck around with the turrets to do well. They have to add something to the match for me to enjoy them. So I quite like Hag. 2P8 killer's been Chucky, but I won't P100 them. Yeah, I wouldn't. Chucky is similar to Knight in that they are regularly broken. They have regular bugs that completely break them. Also, I really need to run to the toilet, and ads are due in 5 minutes anyway, so I'm going to run them now. Ads are coming in if you're not subbed or turboed. Hopefully, if OBS drops again, it'll be while the ads run. I'll be back in a minute. I won't be long. I'm going to pretend I didn't see you say that, Gibbs. I'm going to pretend I didn't see you say that. Swear to God, the bitrate just dropped as I sat down. Like, if that fucking dropped just as I come back, I will fucking rage. Like killers which require actual skill, like you have to have a strategy. I just like killers I can chill with. I'm not fussed whether I win or not. If it's fun to play a match and just chill and not care if you win or not, play them. Made them. This is the one I saw spawn. What are you? Hi, Andromon. Okay.
Fight Buster! Here it comes! Fist of ice! Lightning javelin!
No worries, Manuka. Enjoyed Bridgerton. I still need to. I need to watch the second half. The new bit that's dropped as well. I hope it's good. Thank you for the hydrate. I hope it's both good, and for my own personal reasons, I hope there's a lot of Benedict nudity. I'll be pissed if he's not topless in at least 5 scenes.
Ready, fight Buster! Fist of ice!
I'm sorry.
5%, so hi Andromon's a mega?
Everyone!
Okay, so you're in there. We've done that door, we've done that door, we've done that door.
You got it!
Let's find stuff you're weak to. Are you weak to anything? Water, okay. Which you don't have. You also don't have. But when you get a turn eventually, and all you do is slap me and do minimal damage, it doesn't really matter. Oh, I was in this first room. Sadly, the mixer with those surgeons from Higashi Shinjuku came to a rather disappointing conclusion. However, I hope to use this as a learning experience. I'm already planning another get-together for next month. Something tells me they won't say no. Won't say yes, rather. What is that supposed to be? There's a note. Vocalist recruiting band members. What has that got to do with the stuff on the board? Accepting auditions for all other parts. Let's shoot for stardom with Researcher Rock. I don't think that's going to take off, to be honest. If any unusual activity is detected in the facility, an alarm will sound. The security system will activate at that time, so please take shelter somewhere safe. Well, we've already seen that, because that's where all these Digimon spawned in.
That one! Ready to go! Launching cross-arm! Yeah!
In this room we haven't been in. Ugh. Ooh, Ugmanship. Hello. When did I get the speed one? Hey, who's the slowest? Spear, it's magic defense, isn't it? So you can have that. There's a sticky note on the computer. This computer is under repair. Please do not modify company property at your own discretion. Further modifications will result in deductions from your pay. What did they modify? I want to know. Give me the info. Response to my predecessor. If Digimon are part of the world's immune system to crisis, immune response, same thing, whatever, then why have these hostile Digimon come to target humans? Isn't it because the developed human race is perceived as an abnormality that should be exterminated? Indeed, Captain Karemi was almost killed. What, wait, almost killed?
I'm sorry. Everyone...
We were told Captain Karemi was killed. Is he alive? Regarding the storage of important documents, please store documents in accordance with company policy. General Affairs is not responsible for lost documents. I've placed the critical document into a file. It will be kept there going forwards. Okay. Guess I realised keeping it out in the open was not a good idea. The note must be hidden somewhere in all this paperwork. You just have to dig through all of it. What the fuck, man? Why? Okay, screw all of you. We haven't been in there yet. Ugh. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if it's a ghost, considering the game we're playing, but at the same time, I doubt it. An email is displayed on the screen. We are not authorized to reissue supervisor IDs. Please contact Information Security. The General Affairs Department is not your personal assistant. Thank you. So it's just a reminder about the next weekly meeting. It will be held on Thursday at 3 PM as usual. So it's just a reminder that the meeting that we have every week will be happening as it does every week. Shoyu Negi Ramen. It's probably not pronounced Negi, but 4. Corn Butter Miso Ramen, 2. Veggie Shio Ramen, 3. Gyoza's 4. What? All this science stuff, and they've got their fucking Just Eat order. Ebomon has recently been added to the security system, which is the one that just spawned in. They're an extremely reliable Digimon. Any questions regarding Ebomon should be directed to researcher Y in Group G. I'm sorry, do they just go by letters for their names? Because that's depressing. The document is displayed on the screen. My predecessor's study on social unrest and anomalous phenomena. Okay, so humanity has overcome countless crises to date. Seems to me that this miracle is the greatest anomaly of all. Why has increased social unrest led to more frequent Digimon sightings and anomalous phenomena? Why are we back to saying anomalous phenomena so much again? I hate that term. Even when I'm not tired and stumbling over words, I cannot say it. Considering that the outcome has been humanity's continued survival, one hypothesis comes to mind. Like our immune system helping to maintain homeostasis, Digimon may be part of a reaction to crises in the world. Which is literally something that 2 other computers have also said. I have compiled the results of all the reports on the Digimon to be incorporated into the security system. Please look over everything, and if you feel anything is missing, let me know at the next meeting. Sure. Oh, files. There's a note. New IDs cannot be issued during an emergency. A recovery ID is stored in a storage device attached to the admin Digimon. Which is that. Okay, so we need to beat the shit out of the Master Tyrannomon to, Master Metal, whichever one it is. You!
There!
I'm sorry, did that just say 137 damage? What the fuck is that? Why does it have friends? Okay, it's fine, they're not too strong.
Lightning Javelin! Fight Buster! Let's go! Lightning Javelin!
Much appreciated. Everyone!
That did not get us what we wanted.
That one!
Fight Buster!
Oh, there's another one, that's why.
You got it!
Oh, it's the one around the corner.
Complete.
It's literally marked on the map.
You're ready! Fight Buster! Fist of Ice!
For fuck's sake, why did that not kill it?
Let's go! Lightning Javelin! You're ready! Fight Buster!
Nothing like a couple extra butt slaps when you're down.
That one!
Someone's available
complete.
for new Digivolution.
Take this!
Yeah!
storage device with supervisor ID. You don't need to tell me to come back with the ID. I'm well aware of where I'm going, people. Let's check these. I want to say it's... Well, you're the one that wasn't here before. Am I likely to get any of these two? Oh, that one's likely. Are they not the exact same silhouette? No, there's like a little bit on the right there. They're different versions of the same Digimon, I'm pretty fucking certain. Because the left half of that silhouette is identical, but then there's a little gap on the right of this one. That one also requires more, so I'll probably go for that one. Do I need a Waspmon? I'm pretty sure it was Waspmon I was waiting for. Wasp. Yep, don't have one. Hold on, I just saw it. Max level, there we go. And another. Heard everything from Asuna. I'll issue the ID now, so give me a minute. Where am I even going with the ID? Have I not been everywhere? Unusual activity detected? Words, I swear. Detected in the server room. Security, please proceed to the server room immediately.
Well, that's not good. Enemies are headed this way, but we can't get into Section B without that ID.
Well, that's not good. No shit.
Asuna, Agent, buy me some time.
Fine. Oh, bloody wait, weren't these weak to this before? You've changed weaknesses. Yeah, because you're not weak to electric anymore. You've changed weaknesses.
Here I go. Spiral sword.
Yeah.
Which is very much not helpful. Please. You didn't resist fire by the look of it, and at least this hits every... Oh, wait. Yeah, you're weak to my type of Digimon. We can at least hit all of you with this.
Cannon!
And of course, he's the only freaking data Digimon I have. Please. Why does it resist basically everything?
Lightning javelin! I got this! Flame cannon!
I love how it has to wait till he stops saying flame cannon before it'll get rid of the dead Digimon.
Lightning javelin!
Yeah.
Preparations complete.
I got this! All rock soul!
Not quite done yet.
Ready to go.
We'll keep that. I have a feeling there's going to be another one. Yeah, their weaknesses are completely different to the ones that we fought before. Please. You are super weak to electric. Okay.
Here it comes! Nuclear laser!
Do I have anything that hits everyone that they're not going to resist?
I'm counting on you.
Lightning
Much better. Oops.
Let's go! Lightning javelin!
Almost got it.
I still feel like there's going to be another one.
Preparations complete.
Normally, so I'm still not using my thing. Why are your resistances different?
Let's go! Lightning javelin! Yeah? Here I go! Planet destroyer! Yeah? You're ready! Heaven's gate!
Yeah!
You're ready! Heaven's gate!
Blood bullet!
That takes care of the ID.
Never mind.
Thanks for giving me enough time. Now, let's head to Section B at the far end of the lab.
I mean, there's no way there isn't a boss coming up at some point, so I'll still keep my big attack, but... I wish I could have used it then.
Okay.
Should we not have obtained it before we used it? There's a big ass room there, and we can't get into it. Huh. Not going to be where we fight a boss at all. Oh, never mind that step. It's Anusmon! Are we going to have to fight a freaking mutated Anusmon? And then go back in time to save him again. I'm calling it. Can I ignore him? No.
His core has already been installed into that weapon. I see. So this is Kuga's doing. You could say it's right up his alley.
So he's dead?
According to the records, his core was taken out 30 minutes ago. I'm sorry, but he's already... The fools. I'm ashamed to say I ever worked for them.
So we're about to go back in time by about 30 minutes.
No cure for stupidity, as they say. If only I were smarter. I'd develop a cure for human foolishness.
That walk is completely unnecessary.
I'm so sorry. I really am.
Yep, back in time we go.
Your companions, swallowed by the space-time disturbances, cry out from beyond time and space. Reviving those who were meant to die is normally impossible. Rewriting a script already complete won't be easy. The only story your will can change is your own. If your wishes go unfulfilled, you may desire to reject the world. Put another way, behind the desire to change the future lies an intense rejection of the present world. That's why you could say the mastermind has sown despair into this world. The tragedy known as conflict.
A lot of words for you don't like how things are, so you want to change it.
A master of all smithing techniques, Volcanismon, the
Anusmon.
avatar of the Forge God, could craft anything you could ever think of. He couldn't help but be drawn to the mystique of the human world. When Volcanismon finally got to visit, he connected with humans, exchanged knowledge and friendship with them, and truly enjoyed his time there. However, that joy ended up being short-lived. Tragedy befell Volcanismon as he found himself captured by humans with villainous intent. These humans used the knowledge and craftsmanship learned from Volcanismon himself to create various weapons to threaten and harm Digimon. Eventually, the humans attempt to construct a massive humanoid weapon, a giant slayer, capable of wiping out all Digimon from existence. Not only was Volcanismon used as a test subject, but in a true display of horror, his body was assimilated into the weapon. With a sincere hope of improving the world, Volcanismon offered his knowledge to humanity in good faith. Yet, in a cruel twist of fate, he became a threat to the world instead.
Aren't with the way it says horror.
Could this tragedy have possibly been averted?
Because all I hear is horror. Horror? That's strange. I've always felt a time travel heartbeat after Akashic Vision screenings. But not this time. Maybe time travel won't happen. The cry of the Dark Shadow still shakes the in-between though. Is it trying to tell us something? Could there be some unfinished business before the script gets rewritten? What? Love, I'm too tired for this freaking cryptic shit. Just tell it me straight. What?
I'm sorry, but this Digimon's... the fools. I'm ashamed to say I ever worked for them.
We kind of went back like seconds, because that was the conversation she already
Speak of
had.
the devil. It seems they're engaging in more foolishness.
If I had to guess, I'd say the weapon's been activated.
Oh, Dr. Yuki, what would you do at a time like this? There's no cure for human stupidity. All the more reason why us humans are responsible for cleaning up our own mess.
Oh my. Even babies? God damn. I can't even tell who that is in the back corner because there's a glare across the fucking glass. I can't see it. Jeremy George's alter ego. Fuck, gotta wait. Yeah, because he can't be on time. He can't be on time for you running the command, otherwise he's not George's alter ego.
Regardless of how it got to be that way, that weapon is incredibly powerful right now. A considerable number of Digimon were sacrificed. I imagine all of their power has been absorbed by the weapon.
There's an elevator over there. I bet it would take us to the surface.
Sorry, you telling me that big ass room is just an elevator? To the end of the room. It's massive. Why is this room so absurdly huge? Hello? It's just in the middle of a random alley? The fuck?
The weapon is probably in the process of being transported to the government building as we speak. We can't let them use that thing. You have to go after them and fast.
But the government building is currently on lockdown. How are they gonna get in?
There must be a way. How about asking a Digimon to take them there?
Okay. I sometimes see one on the roof of a building in the shopping district when I come up out of Rebellion Village.
Very good. In that case, please go ask that Digimon to take you to the government building.
Are you talking about Pegasusmon that's on top of where we live?
It's a dangerous mission, but you're the only ones who can do this. I wish you luck.
You literally are as well. Hold on. For God's sake, when can I go back and do my side missions?
Wow.
Also, we haven't been into their house for a while. Is there any reason we aren't going in? Like, is there nothing new in here? Pretty sure we couldn't look at the clock before. The pendulum clock, I heard a bird or something pops out at the top of the hour. That pendulum clock also has no hands. There's no hour hand, there's no minute hand. Where the fuck are the hands? There's still nothing new. Which is weird. Hello, Pegasusmon. Yeah, I just need you to fly me over that giant-ass wall. Since I can't go and do side missions, I may as well go straight there. Also, George's got 7 on his schedule. I think we'll go till 8, assuming no more drops. If we have more drops on OBS, I may raid over earlier, but otherwise we'll go till 8ish. Or we raid.
I wanted to save Inori. That's why I did it. Over and over and over. You must have seen it a bunch of times, right, Agent? The Dark Shadow. That was...
So the Dark Shadow was him all along?
More times than I could count. And after all that, I knew what I really was. If I hadn't been born, if I'd never fallen into the human world, this never would have happened to Inori.
I mean, I'd love to argue that and make you feel better, but you're correct.
Just before Chronomon, defeated in combat against the higher being, was sealed away. He left behind a means to one day break the seal and fulfill his true desire. Chronomon created fictional legends and a new great guardian, one who could play Chronomon's destined role. All of the turmoil and conflict that happened so far, all of it might have been to help me grow. I'm just a spare part to help fulfill Chronomon's wishes. A component that grows more complete by the minute. And now, I've mastered the ability to travel through time. That's proof enough.
I mean, if you aren't able to go back and save Inori, surely that means you haven't mastered it.
You've already realized it too, haven't you? That you're my...
I'm your... Oh, for God's sake. What now?
Agiomon was the demon created by Chronomon, the surrogate meant to inherit his power to tamper with time. The essence of the power to control time is the desire to change the present. This war was intended to create despair. He created a situation so tragic, so unacceptable. He cared not who won or lost, just to hurt as many as he could. A powerful prayer to rewrite the future was necessary to awaken the power to control time. An intense plea born of abject despair, strong enough to warp the very precepts of our world. But not all has gone as Chronomon planned. You can still find him.
Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Whatever. Why does it keep dropping me in this room? There is nothing to do in here. No one is here. So why not just instantly kick me out? Oh, we're back here. The giant weapon hasn't been activated yet. Seems like we've gone back in time this time. Thank God for that. So can we go save Anusmon? I say and then realise the name, what it's saying in the top left. Go and save Volcanusmon. And even though we've gone back in time, we already have the ID. Oh. Where'd the guy go?
You need to inflict more pain on this body of mine.
Still hooked on action figures?
Oh, I remember you. You're Digimon, right?
I mean, Digimon's friend. No Digimon would dress like this.
You don't say.
But I think him confusing me for Digimon was a valid thing. With Digimon saying I'm his something.
Who's there?
Who's there? Right, you little bitch.
An intruder? Who the hell are you?
Why is your face like 20 shades lighter than your neck?
Simmons.
Love, you really need to colour match a bit better. That foundation is not doing it for you. Well, he's a win.
Oh, thanks. You really saved my hide.
Alright, Jesus. No doubt we're now going through that side bit with the massive room before the lift. And we'll get attacked because that is clearly a boss room. Oh, hello. Let's ignore them, I'm not interested. Well, there's no way we get through here without a fight. Oh, no.
I was so close. Just a little more, and the weapon of my dreams would have been a reality.
I'm sorry, is this Predator Badlands? I haven't seen it, it's on Disney Plus, you'll know what I mean if you go watch it.
If I don't complete it 100%, I'll never beat Simmons.
Excuse me.
I'll never surpass her.
Love, you'll never surpass her anyway. Have you seen the woman's cleavage? She's miles ahead of you.
I won't let you interfere.
Ready to launch.
If we know how anime works, that cleavage counts for something.
Go!
Fist of ice. Lightning javelin.
That's a bit fucking rude if you ask me. You weren't doing a lot of damage anyway.
Please. You're ready, fight, Buster!
So let's turn the speed down a bit so we can actually see the attacks again. The boss fight.
Lightning javelin! Heaven's Gate!
That's helpful. Ah! Nah! Stop bombing me! What did I just say?
I'm counting on you!
Ridiculous.
Are you okay?
Does this thing have any elemental weaknesses? I mean, I would have thought either water or electric. It's a big ass machine, but no, to both. Gonna leave Magna Angel now as well. Please. Why does he get to use the same attack 3 times in a row? Having 3 turns, sure, but the same attack, that's taking the piss. Anything that heals more than 1500, I don't do it. Well.
Fight, Buster! I got this! Flame cannon!
Please.
It wasn't supposed to go like this. I guess the time has come to use that. Love, you've already killed half my team with fucking grenades. What else do you need? Locked and loaded. Now taste my newly developed anti-phase electron bullets. Well, that's taking the piss.
Please.
Time to strike! Point weapon works!
Now. Take this!
That's what I'm talking about!
What a prick.
Damn it all. Tilson's this. I can't deny there's a small drop in power output, but I'll have that weapon activated in no time.
Not if we destroy you. Like, literally rip you limb from limb. This guy's got freaking 8 arms. I'm pretty sure we could do it.
And when that happens, I'll never be under that accursed thumb of yours ever again!
Who voices him? Who voices him? That's a very familiar kind of voice. Digimon story time. Stranger Dr. Kuga voice actor. Who's the English one? Not 100% confirmed because apparently some of the English cast members are still being finalised, but apparently it's Jeff Nimoy. Who else have you voiced? Because that's a very familiar kind of voice. He was also the second cousin once removed of Leonard Nimoy. What else have you done? I mean, that's also possibly why it's familiar, because of Digimon. The original anime series, the entire Tentamon line, is voiced by him. And in Digimon Adventure 02. Done any other games or anything? No. So he's familiar because of Digimon. Okay.
Where are you? We have to prevent public safety from deploying the giant weapon. We're going to the underground lab now. What? You're already at the site? You sure move quickly. I expect nothing less from an agent.
So we went back far enough that we hadn't actually entered the underground lab yet with Dr.
We're on
Simmons.
our way too. We'll arrive shortly, so wait right there.
But, well, you can come down the back elevator, it's quicker. Sorry, did you just come all the way down to the lab for us to take the elevator back out of the lab?
Damn that Kuga. I know it's way too late to say something like this, but not all of us humans hate Digimon. I'm sorry. I truly am. From the bottom of my heart.
Now, lift your head. Of course, you can't expect me to forgive you right away. What I'll need from you first is action figures. About 5 of them should do the trick, I imagine.
Knew that was coming.
What?
You can get your hands on them in that Akihabara place, I'm told.
Volcanismon, who had been turned into the control unit of the weapon, was saved by sympathetic humans, ashamed by the suffering they had brought upon Digimon. Although Volcanismon was willing to forgive humanity, the wicked machinations of humans must be put to a stop. To that end, Digimon and humans fought as one, so that the tragedy set to descend upon the world in the near future might be averted.
Still have 5 more to do. We've done 6.
Now then, 6 apostles of Iliad remain. You must hurry.
Who the fuck else are we gonna get? Is that not everywhere we've been now? Like everywhere we've been before this collecting the apostles crap? So they've all got to be new people now, surely.
The apostles of Iliad also serve as the bonds, reaching out to save those who have fallen into darkness. As for what will become of the demon, that we cannot know for certain yet, for his heart is still present. But in any case, the time of the world's end draws near. The next hand of fate points toward Rebellion Village.
Someone is available for Digivolution? Ah, you... We'll wait for that. Actually, do we have a Digimon? Because I don't know what Digimon becomes either. Yes, we do. We also have loads of Digimon that need level switching. You can go back to Bald fucking Creepy Man. Because I should remember that you're going up to Etamon. You can just go to a different bird. That's everyone apart from this guy, but he can't become anything useful yet. Although I'm pretty sure we're fairly close to... Are we? I'm pretty sure we're close to getting to level 7. 105 more points. If I could go and do those side quests, I'd be able to do it and I'd be able to start getting megas. And I'll go do those side missions now. Ah, there you are. Dr. Simmons was looking for you. She's in the room Lord Marukimon was using. Why don't you go say hi? Sure, but can I do those side missions first? Am I allowed yet? I am. Okay, fuck you off. I'm busy. Where am I going? Let's go do some side missions. Actually, let's use the bird, because I'm pretty sure they were at the bar, weren't they? Wait, no, they wanted me to go and get water, so I need to go to the blimp. Yeah. Let's go get you some seawater. Now show me George's alter ego. Excuse me. This way. George's alter ego is... George's alter ego is a Bidoof. I mean, it's shiny, I guess. But it's also just a beaver. Well, let's do mine as well. It's the beaver that he doesn't get. Wow. Where am I going? Oh, just go and get water. Guessing that bit where you can swim in. Really? My alter ego is a Marini, which is a little poisonous fucking... I mean, I'm not mad at it. I quite like Marini. And Toxapex, it becomes. Great. It's better than a Bidoof. That's literally all I had to do. Just turn up, smack a few things, grab some water and leave. Some side missions are fucking stupid. Which is just a general rule of thumb for all fucking RPGs of just go here, collect something and come straight back. Wait, how many points do I get from this mission? Why do I always go the long way around? Oh, this will be enough. This would be enough to get me to rank 7. I'm pretty sure. We'll still do the other side mission anyway. Guessing that ping is Jord. Yeah. Killer duos open lobbies. Hold up. Well, just send me listening to his stream so see if he reads my message. Wow. That trash. Did I literally just have to give him water? Go and get me some water worthy of my palate. Oh, for fuck's sake. Fine. Where else do you want me to get water from? Where the fuck else does it want water from? Because isn't the water fucked everywhere in the Abyss Zone? Looks like I tapped out to mute him. The water's fucked everywhere, right? That was the whole thing. All the water's red. So, don't understand what it wants. Let me go up this way instead. Unless it does specifically want it from that bit where you can swim around, where we had to do the mission to find the right fucking plant or whatever it was. Which is... I think within that radius. I can't even tell. Why is there a fucking tree? Giant pile of trash here. I'm not going to have to check every single bloody one. Is it just going to be a matter of do it 3 times? I have a feeling that's probably more likely. Or maybe it's from by Venusmon's house. We'll go there next time if this one doesn't count. This is annoying. Yeah, I didn't quite hear what he said about how he's doing the rotations, because I heard 2 matches, but does he mean like... Where's the ladder here? Oh, there it is. Does he mean like 1 killer match, but you do the 2 survivor matches in between? So you get 3 matches, technically, per rotation. 1 killer, 2 survivor. Or does he mean he's doing 2 killer matches per person, which is going to take like an hour and a half per person? Which wouldn't really work. For the bar... Why couldn't this stupid little Digimon just go and get its own water? He knows what water he wants. I don't know what water he wants. All water's wet. I don't know the difference. As far as I'm concerned, if it's wet, it's good. Nope, not that one.
Now everybody's ganging up against me. For what? What the fuck did I do?
I'm wet. When are you not wet, Sean? I'm not sure you physically have dry periods. I'm pretty sure you're just permanently wet. Hi, how you doing? I'm surprised you're not forcing your way into Jord's killer duo queue before anyone else does. I'm pruned literally everywhere. That's an image. That's an image. Kind of makes you look like Mr. Miyagi in my head. Right, let's try near Venusmon's house. Maybe that's where it wants it. Venusmon's house in the thing? Not really. Okay, I know it's all about location, but that doesn't tell me anything. Like, nowhere has clean water here. It's all fucked because of the Titans. That's not in the thing. Like, do you want me to go underwater and get some? Where's the bit where you can swim? Maybe it is there. It's up the far end, isn't it?
There!
For God's sake, why did you not die in one, poop? God, no, I'm his bitch survivor, not killer. Well, learn. You even missed me and Wicked doing some killer duos on, was it Sunday night? I messaged you. Sunday, Monday. Because you didn't join, we did killer duos instead, and it went relatively well, to be honest. Considering he was playing on our server, so he had ping the entire time. Do I want that? We're not going to be able to get the stats for those two, so yeah, sure. Wait, no, I've already got one of you, haven't I? And the other one. You're kind of useless. Let's de-digivolve into that, I guess. And go into something different. Had an argument with my boyfriend instead. For God's sake. Like just an argument or an argument. Because that makes sense. Ooh, do I have Big Bunny and Tylemon? Do I have you? I could just do it anyway, and if I've got to, merge them, because we've got enough Digimon at this point. I can't see one, so we'll just do it, and if I don't... If I already have one, then fuck it. An argument. Oh. See, more reason you should have come and joined us instead. We didn't have no arguments, apart from me screaming at fucking survivors, but you know. That's kind of normal. You know what, just evolve everything, if it frickin... Unless there's something I specifically want. And we'll do some merges. You will keep, because I'm pretty sure you're going to get the right amount of stats for both of those. And you were keeping, because I want that. Convert. No, not convert, I want enhancements. Okay, who have I got duplicates of? You two, you can go to the higher level. Same for you two. Any other dupes? That can go to the higher level, but it literally needs one more level before it's maxed, so we'll go the other way around. Well, ads are coming in 3 minutes for anyone not subbed or turboed. These will be the last ads on the stream, because we'll raid over to Jord around 8. But you won't miss anything for the next 6 minutes or so, because I'll be doing the side missions. Where does it want this fucking water from?
That one!
Or will you just die? I don't want to fight poo!
That's what I'm talking about!
You would literally argue with me at any given opportunity, don't fucking lie to me. Yeah, but Wicked was there, therefore you'd have had someone to defend you.
Good, good.
Looking at me funny. Is it because there's poos here? Have I got to kill the poos and then collect the water because there's no poo in the water anymore? I don't fucking know.
Cannon! That's what I'm talking about!
Oh, there is other freaking areas as well. Can I just collect them all? No. Well, there's one more there, and I'm pretty sure that's the last one. But if I have to go back to him and then come back again for that one more, I'm going to be fucking irritated, because we've already done it 3 times. But at the same time, it's the last it's the last chunk of points I need to be able to start getting Mega Digimon, so kind of worth it. Kind of worth it. Also, whatever the argument was about, I'm just going to assume you were in the wrong. I would imagine it's probably the other way around, but just for the sake of it, I'm going to assume you were in the wrong. Right. Bloody Marine Angemon. Is this water enough? Absolutely kind of was. At least you know. At least you admit it. Is this water okay? For fuck sake. You know what? I'm Googling it. I don't care. I've had enough of your shit.
I'm sorry. Everyone.
I've had enough of this little turd shit. Which is a sentence. What's it called? I don't belong anywhere yet. I don't belong anywhere yet, seawater. Which one bloody is it? Where to get the clean seawater? For God's sake, that was like the only place I didn't even look that was in the circle. So it's not even the one that I thought I was going back to get. There is another one, and I forgot it was there. Because it's not technically on the map. One of those bits where you cross a threshold and it changes the map to the next level. The annoying thing is, the first time we went there, I looked at it and I went, oh, maybe, and then walked ran past it and ignored it and then forgot it existed. Actually, just out of curiosity, when I get to rank 7, do I have anyone that can already Digivolve? Yes! I'm not sure that's the Digimon I want, though, because I really want Saberleomon. But also, I don't think I'm going to be able to get Saberleomon. That's a lot of attack. And this Digimon is not a physical attacker, so I might just go for that one. No to either. Fucking hell. You're going to need farming, because I ain't going to be able to get 15, 30 intelligence otherwise. You've got one. You can also get that. You've got a choice of 3! Not that one, I think I know what that is. I think it's the top one I want. Possibly. And you can become Tiger Vespermon! Yay, I really wanted that one. I have no idea what that bottom one is. It kind of looks cool, but I know I want this one. So we are pretty close to getting some megas. Like, very close, I just need to get the points. Now the question is, when we raid over and I eventually get to kick whoever's in the queue out of the way so I can be the next killer, who do I play as? I've still gone the wrong way. Could have entered the other direction.
Well done.
See, I was thinking Trapper because I quite like Trapper, and much contrary to everybody else's arguments that I keep seeing. 2v8 is literally Trapper's best mode. He is one of the best killers in 2v8. Like, if you're doing bad as Trapper in 2v8, you're just not placing your traps very well.
Great.
Nurse, maybe, but I have to kind of have a warm-up with Nurse. Or Wraith, to be fair. I'm not the worst with Wraith. That's where I needed to get the water from. Which I looked at when we came in from this side, the second time we came here, and was like, I might go back and check that in a minute. Never did. See, I just like Bing Bong because you can just zoom around and break all the pallets. Stick Brute on him as well as his base kit. Break things faster in Cloak. And holy shit. Pallets are just gone. They go as fast as frickin' Billy or Blight can break them. Otherwise, maybe Nemesis. Trapper, Wraith, Nemesis. Probably my top options. Maybe Nurse. Could play Billy with Kate once ended up chopping every tree. Yeah, I can't do Billy. I can't do Billy. I like when you first zoom and it has that like massively increased turn rate. Always ends up sending me in like into the fucking stratosphere. And I have no idea where I'm going. Yeah, drink the bloody water, you shitbag. Must be from the ocean surface. Yeah. So what? I wanted seawater from the ocean. I'm gonna fucking punch you in your stupid little heart in a minute. Oh. Did he just have a tantrum and go off to the ocean by himself? He did, didn't he? No, he didn't. Where'd he go? Why are you over here? Feel better now? After your tantrum? How could I possibly be feeling better? My throat and my heart have been torn to shreds. Not one thing has gone my way since I came here. Maybe I shouldn't have left the ocean. The scent of turf, the scent of surf, still lingers in my mind. How I long for the sea. Fuck me, yeah. We'll definitely be raiding out around 8 because words. And let's go back. Not a chance. That'd be like giving up just because things didn't go my way. Having left home to seek fame and fortune, it would break my heart to return with nothing. I was sure the winds that howl far across the ocean would blow my loneliness away. My brilliance is lost upon the blind, yet my lustre remains. My character is sublime. You're a twat. Let's go back to the sea. Perhaps that would be best. Instead of suffer for my pride, I should go where I long to be. I will return to the sea. Good, go away and leave me alone and give me my reward. Literally me in my teenage years. My throat and heart are ruined. You disgust me. You disgust me. And what do you mean teenage years? That was like within the last few years, no? That was possibly, maybe that's what your argument was about. Jesus. Oh look, he's back with his little followers. Yeah, give me my reward, you asshole. Right. Do I have any stat boosting ones? There's one there, I can grab that, it'll cost 100. 95 for that one. Stat boost. Stat boost. 40 points. Do I have any stat boosts for 40 points? Not exactly, but I have the XP boost, and that will do. Ooh, courage points. I'll keep those for a minute. Increase a Digimon's cumulative max SP by 300. SP, who's got the worst? Okay, now I should... Holy mother of Christ! We've got a lot of Digivolution to do. Let's do the non-team ones first. Ooh! Which one do I Digivolve into? Top or middle? The bottom one looks cooler, like design-wise, but top or middle? Pretty sure middle is War Greymon, but I don't know what the top is. Middle's what it should digivolve into. I'm gonna go top. I don't know what it is. That's War Greymon? What the fuck's the middle one then? The middle one had his head. I mean, I'm not mad at getting a War Greymon. Doesn't even de-digivolve into the other one. Oh well. To be honest, 13 onwards. I was playing Sims at 13. Same, but I was also playing with boys. That's because you were a hoe, innit? That was like a good 5 years before I did anything. And I'm quite happy with that decision. Boys suck. And not always in a good way. Let's go top one. Ooh. Mirage Galgamon. That is not someone you want to get fisted by, Jesus. Who can also still digivolve. Hey, you. Mine was even later because I ain't giving my whole to anyone. Fair. And we got, I think it's Infirmon. Diaboromon. Which one's Infirmon? I know there's one of them's Infirmon. Another one that you wouldn't want to fist you. That seems to be the theme of Digimon. Let's make sure that it doesn't look like you want to be fisted by it. Wait, can you digivolve again? Bloody hell, you can. Oh, we can get the Prince Mamimon. Which we fought in the arena. Which cannot digivolve any further. Oh, an Ebimon, one of the things we were fighting in the lab. Sorry, your attack's Brain Rupture. Steals all stat changes. Damn. And Planet Destroyer. Sorry, are you supposed to be like some Digimon version of fucking Frieza? Ooh. So we could either have Ultimate Brachiamon or this unknown creature, and I'm going to go the unknown creature. Machine Dramon, which in this is a Mega? I'm pretty sure in other versions it's a fucking Ultimate. The way they change the levels of certain Digimon kind of annoys me. Wait, you can Digivolve? You can DNA Digivolve with a Chimeramon? Since fucking when? Okay, so we need to try and get a Chimeramon at some point. Oh, that's not the one I want. I really want this one, but your attack is way too low. You're never going to get that. I'm not mad. It's Lilithmon. I love Lilithmon. Boobs and all. She just looks really tiny. I don't know why, but she looks really tiny. Can Lilithmon digivolve? No. Which I guess makes sense. Get a Griffamon. Not mad at. Also, did that just digivolve from a Hippogriffamon? Yeah. Hippogriffamon becomes a Griffinmon. That feels weird. That should be the other way around, surely. Wow. So the giant fucking tree can become little wooden puppet. That has a revolver hammer. Who also cannot digivolve any further, but that's fine. Ooh, we could get Piedmon, or we could get one of these. I don't know what they are. I'm gonna go with this one. Ooh! I'm not mad. Also not mad at your attacks. Electric on all, power of 55, with 15% chance to immobilize and increase damage to birds. Or wind on 1, with a power 18 times 5 hits, with increased damage to birds. That's actually pretty good. We might come back to you when you've leveled up a bit and your stats aren't complete shite. What are you going to become? Hi. Fucking Goldramon with God Flame attack. Light damage on all at power 55. If target is KO'd, recover the user's HPSB by 20%. A flat 20%, not 20% of the damage it did. Increase damage to spirits. You might make the team. A, because you look awesome, and B, because that attack's ridiculous. Ooh, so you could become Break Dramon, which looks ridiculous, so we're not having it. Or whatever this is. Oh my fucking Jesus, what is that? Megidramon. That has more fucking animation in its fucking wings than half of DPD does as a whole. What the fuck, man? What the fuck? Fire damage on all if target is KO'd, 100% chance for a 20% boost to attack for 3 turns. Another one that's really good. Null physical attack on 1 at power 80 with a 70% chance for 20% reduction to intelligence, 70% chance to apply crystallization. Okay, you're a little bit much. You also might make the team. Holy fucking hell. Belphamon! This thing looks ridiculous, but I love Belphamon. I love Belphamon. It also has another form where it wakes up, essentially. That's it while it's asleep. That's it when it wakes up, and it basically goes psycho mode and destroys the world. I really like Belphamon. It's because everyone was telling me I wasn't allowed to be gay because of my Muslim background and family, so I went behind everyone's back and went, watch me, it was more rebellious than anything. I mean, fair. I'd probably be the same if I had that kind of restriction on me at that point in my life. I just didn't. Nobody cared what I did or didn't do, so I didn't do anything. Like, yeah, fuck it then, I ain't interested. Mom's Christian, so if I even would look at the boy, she'd be like, no, slut, go study. I mean, that'll be me as a parent, and that's nothing to do with being a Christian. Ooh. I'm sorry, revolvers for feet. And a fucking cannon thing on his back. Magna Kidmon. Happy bullet showering. What the fuck? Steal physical damage to 1 at power 30 times 3 hits. If the target's HP is 50% or less, increase damage. Increase damage to targets with a weapon trait. Wind on 1. 4 hits at 23 power nullifies unfavourable compatibility. Hiccup. So even if they resist wind, it'll still be neutral. And increased damage thingy. That's also really good. Also, Magna Kidmon, so I assume that's probably Kidmon. What does King Poop That's an Etamon. That's an Etamon. It's Metal Etamon. Not mad at it. The only thing I'm mad at is the only special attack he gets is throw a banana peel. Not a fucking joke, he throws a banana peel. That has a 100% chance of reducing their speed for 3 turns, and a 60% chance to apply immobilized for the next turn. Because they slipped on a banana peel. But I'm not mad at it. What is Anja Woman gonna become? Oh look, it's the psycho bitch that frickin' attacked us. In the temple. Junomon. Who I was not expecting her main attack to be dark type. Also, again, the cape has really cool animation on the underside. 100% chance to apply deadly poison. Increased damage to pixies. Activates counter physical. Upon receiving a physical attack, counters against all enemies with a dark physical attack at power 105. Holy fuck, that's also really good. But also not, because both of your attacks are physical, but your stats are not physical. Your physical attack is less than half of your magical attack, and you're a physical attacker. How the fuck does that work? Wait, you have a side form? This might be a slight spoiler, because chances are we're going to fight this bitch at some point. But what's the side form? What's the form change? What the ever-living fuck just happened? Is HM hangry mode? Like, hello? Also, still dark and physical attacker, but physical stats are terrible. And has awful defenses. Yeah, we'll leave her in this mode, but holy fuck. Ooh, it's the dark form of the one that I'm pretty sure the other one could become later on. Kazuhamon. Who I'm pretty sure in previous versions doesn't have such big tits, but okay. Can you Digivolve again? Arukenimon can become a Tyrant Cabaterimon. Yes, gimme, because I really wanted one of those. Oh, look at this motherfucker. Shine of B. Fire damage on everyone at power 110? Jesus. With immobilized next... Oh, I'm immobilized next turn. And increased damage to targets with insectoid trait. I quite like that. Target all allies. 100% chance for reduction to physical or magic damage for 2 turns. 100% chance for steel resistance boost for 2 turns. Also really good. Can you Digivolve again? Ooh. What do you become? That would look cooler if the head wasn't orange. Why is the head orange? Why is it not gold like the other bits on the fucking body? There is no orange anywhere else on this thing. And then the head's just orange. Earth and fire attacks aren't bad though. And that one reduces resistance to earth as well. Ooh. You might make the team. Your stats are also good considering you're level 1. And you can evolve again if I get the if I get Magna Garurumon and get them both to the right thingy, we can DNA Digivolve. Do I want to go that? I don't, do I? Because one of the ones on my team becomes Metal Siegramon. And this thing can still level up a lot. I'm going to wait and try and get that top one. Okay, you can't just yet. You can become something. It's the light version of that evil fucker we keep running into. Cherubimon good, as opposed to Cherubimon bad, or evil, who's the purple thing that we keep seeing everywhere. You. Ooh, Bancho Leomon, yes please. Not mad at. Flashy Boss Punch. Someone's full of themselves, aren't they? You can evolve again? You have 2 DNA Digivolutions? Varadurumon? Or Darkdramon. You're also the correct personality trait for both. So if I can get a Zealous Darkdramon or a Sociable Varadurumon, we have a DNA Digivolution when we get the next rank level as well. Go on then, just because I'm going to lose the one that's on my team to Digivolve to something else, and then that can become one of the other things. Okay, get the Skull Mammothmon. With his big red ball, singular. Ooh, what's this? Oh my Jesus wept, what the fuck are you? Slayer Dramon. Which, if you took away the sword, kind of looks like a weapon from Final Fantasy. Because of the back bits. Also, you have 3 fire attacks. Why? Target 1, fire damage 90. If target has yet to act, 25% crit rate. Increased damage to dragons. Fire damage 55 on all. If target has already acted, increased damage. And fire damage 1, power 85. 100% chance, 20% reduction to defense. Actually a really cool range of attacks. But again, all physical, and your stats are not skewed towards physical. They're pretty much even. Weird. You can fuse with a Break Dramon. We could have had a Break Dramon and I didn't get it. Fuck. You're going to the correct Digivolution. We got a Vikemon. Or is it a Pikemon? Vikemon. Depending on the game, it gets translated differently. Oh, we already have Metal Etamon. Are you likely to get those stats? Yes, you are. We'll leave you to level up. You also already have that. Are you likely to get other stats? 1792 SPI. Maybe? Defense. You will get the defense. We'll leave you. We still got her! We still got her! I thought we were going to get her from Lady Devimon, but nope, we got her from fucking Starmon. We still got Big Titty Evil Lady. A Hurricane Screw Shot. Is that in the frickin' Kama Sutra? Also, again, physical. Oh no, I've got a magic attack, but that your big cool sounding attack is a physical attack, and you're more magical. No, we're not doing you. Not doing you. We're not doing you either. Both of those can become that, and I don't want them to. But you're also probably not going to become anything else, so fuck it. We'll just fuse you with the one that's on the team. You know what? Yeah, we digivolved our other one, so we'll get that back. Are you likely to get the... Yeah, you'll get all the stats. You'll get all the chances. You've got loads of levels left. And that's that. Okay, now the team. So that would have become Mirage Galcamon, but I don't think I want it. Actually, no, I do, because that's the other one's the physical attacker, which I'm not going to be able to get. So I'll just fuse the two together for levels. You know what? Fine, I don't care. Just put it on the team. I'll just fuse the one that's not on the team with it. Ooh, you have choices. I'm going to go with the middle one, I think. Yeah! Seraphimon. Strike of the 7 Why does that cost so much? That uses all of my SP. Targets all enemies, performs light magic attack at power 140, consumes all SP, causes KO from attack recoil, so I kill myself in the process. The lower the user's SP, the lower the damage. Increased damage to target the data trait. Why would I ever want to use this? It insta-kills me to do a slightly stronger attack. But I need to have that as higher SP as possible to get more damage. And me Tiger Vespermon. Gimme. What I will say, that Digimon we got before that had the big flaming wings with all the super animations on it, why is there no animation on the blades of this? That's clearly like an energy blade. Why is there no like hum on it or anything? Okay, let's do some mergings. So we had another one of you. Where are you? I've already forgotten what your name was. Mirage. There you are. We had another one of the Magna Kidmon. There you go. Anything else that we got dupes of? No. So why can't you fucking Digivolve yet? What do you need? Actually, not a lot. I could just put you in training to try and get Neptunemon. And then everything on my team is a Mega. I'd do that very quickly. So you need SPI. Where's the nearest farm? There it is. So that took a lot longer than I thought it was going to, so chances are we are just going to raid out in a minute. Rather than carry on with the story just yet. First things first, so let's see if we can Digivolve Sharkmon. So we need... put Sharkmon in the farm. And train for... it. Is that enough? I don't remember what it needed. Let's do another one. Do another one. I can't remember what I needed. That should be enough. Pretty certain. So, give me my Sharkmon back. There we go, and we got Neptunemon, the big dude from the under the sea. Who I guarantee when I use him is fucking tiny. What are your attacks? Water physical attack at power 90. Again, your physical is actually lower than your magical. Always hits if target is yet to act. Increase the damage. Physical power 55 on all. 100% reduction to water resistance. Perfect. Then I have some items to use. Who's the lowest level? Any of me level 1s? Oh. We earned critical field. Don't want it. I think. No. We earned another critical field. No. Well, I'm pretty sure I did get some higher level ones. Hold on. Someone got the water attack level 3. Where was it? Was it aqua pressure, was it? Hydro water. 3. Who has that equipped? You. Oh, you're no longer electric. You're fucking... holy. Why are you holy? What's my best electric attack? The best magical electric attack. That one. Holy fuck, your physical attack is terrible. Please tell me neither of these are physical attacks. No, good. Hydro water, that was it. Level 3. There we go. Okay, it's still pretty huge, but not as big. Oh! Nah! I can just casually ride the fucking god of the sea. Also, what position is that? What is my riding position? What the fuck is this? What is this? Who rides like that? Jesus Christ. Well, we'll leave it there, and then when we come back to it, we've got that other side mission to do, and then back to the story. But that took a lot longer than I thought it would. To do all the Mega Digivolutions, I didn't think we'd have like 30 to do. Right. Anyone that's lurking and hasn't refreshed for a minute, just refresh. Post in chat or something. I don't know what you have to do to refresh stream, but Twitch and all that, if you don't refresh after a while, you don't get brought over with the raid. One second. Oh fuck! I forgot Pokemon Day is tomorrow as well. So all the posts, all the Pokemon news things about. Because I'm pretty sure they've already confirmed that there's going to be Gen 10 news tomorrow. Because they said something about introducing new Pokemon in their official Twitter. It's all going to drop while I'm trying to freaking concentrate on Resident Evil, isn't it? GOG.com posting. So tell us, what's one gameplay mechanic from a game that you wish was mandatory in every other game of that genre? The ability to DC and not get a DC timer. Because fuck that shit. Anyway, we're raiding Jord. Because I'm tired. I'm not really concentrating. I'm not failing to read. We've done a little bit. I might do that side mission off camera before the next stream of this, depending on when I get a chance to. Ready for when we come back to it. And possibly some more training. But yeah, we're going to raid over to Jord. Please grab your raid messages, Purple Flames if you're not subbed, Animated Flames if you are subbed. Hopefully, I will actually be awake. It's a good time tomorrow. So that I can fucking stream at a nice early time and we can power through as much of Resident Evil as possible. Because if I can manage some earlier starts and later finishes over the next couple of days, we can probably fucking finish the entire game before Sunday. Based on the rumoured playtime of it. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow as early as I possibly can. Earliest is probably like 3, 4. But we'll go until like 8, 9. Regardless. Before we raid over to Jord again, because it's Doobity Bingo tomorrow. I know, 3 times in a row we're raiding Jord, but it's the easy go-to. And then the weekend we raid someone else because he's not on. But yeah, go say hi to Jord. Have a good rest of your evening. I will see you tomorrow for Resident Evil Requiem. Which hopefully I don't look like fucking shit and I've slept. Because I will have camera on. But yeah, bye!